I feel I would love to do 100.
It'd be a hoot to be around that 94.
I don't want to be 100 though, and it's like you want to see Dad slumped over looking out the window, and the kids come in. Hey, Dad, it's me, Caruso. Dad, that ain't a good 100.
No.
What you take?
I don't even want to do the other way. I don't even want you to come out and do a hop skip, and I'm going, look at Papa. Still skipping at 100. Like, it's just wrap it up, guy. There's other racks. Jesus, you see how he did the pop? Because there's a pop and there's a pop. Yo, pop. We don't even have that many pops. It sounds weird. You know, you're stepping on the toes of grandparents now. You know what I mean? It's like you're Dick Van Dyke in it. It ain't right! What's up, guys? Sometimes a promo needs something that pops, and nothing pops more than an Italian man wearing a tee to tell you Tuesday nights live on Patreon. We're killing it with loose ends. And for $5 a month, you get to hang with us live 4 times a month, and you get an extra Patreon show. And you get to talk to us all night. 8:30. We're supposed to go from 8:30 to 9:30. We've been going 10:30, just taking calls. We had Jim Brewer on last week. My wife is coming on. It's killing it. We're having fun. And what it doesn't have is the commercials that are going to follow this. Now, let me go get my shirt on, because it's showtime here on the Pete and Sebastian Show.
This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Pete and Sebastian Show again, up and running, back. I don't know.
Any more about Mexico? There's got to be. I thought there was so much more we didn't tap into. We got all over the place last week. Let me break into this. So, Lana and I, over the years, have yearned for a sense of community that we just don't feel we have in where we live. Yeah, we live in a gated community. However, it's just gated. Community should not even be a part of the sentence. It's gated. No one's coming over with banana bread. No parade on the 4th of July coming around the bend.
No. There's a trick or treat and everything's dark. You know, it's not a community. So, you know, we've tap danced with, should we move? Should we do this? Should we do that? Well, this vacation, we stayed at a community. Bunch of homeowners. You know, we stayed in a community where people buy homes in Mexico.
Wow.
It's attached to a hotel, but where we were at was homeowners. Now, we're in the pool. And Lana, of course, is... I'm with the kids going down. What's your take on this, by the way? They had a water slide.
Okay.
Not huge, but you want to just... Right. So, what's your take on adults going down a kiddie slide?
You got it. If you have a kid, absolutely. I mean, if you have a kid and your kid's by the chair, not even in the pool, and you're going down it, that's a problem. But as long as your kid's somewhere in the water, you can go down it. Absolutely.
All right, so Daddy's going down the water slide with Caruso and Serafina, and I notice up top, Lana's chatting it up with a woman in the pool. So I go, here we go. Here we go. So I come up there, and it's one of those things where I'm there in the pool. Lana's talking to the woman, and I'm not one of these guys that when my wife's talking to somebody I don't know, I don't come up behind Lana and go, hey.
Hey, babe. Who's this?
Yeah.
Bye.
I do a light, like I come into the pool, but it's very, it's like an alligator. It's like, you know how an alligator comes in the water, you don't make a big splash. He just kind of floats on the top. That's me.
Right.
I do a stealth, like the woman don't even know I'm associated with my wife. That's how I come into the pool. And I just do a light drift off, and I'm getting sun just by the ledge while Alana's talking, right?
Right.
So Lana comes over to me, and she's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And the woman's there. "Hey, how you doing?" Nice to meet. And then the other two, the two husbands come over. And I'm sorry. What's your take on this? Koozies.
Oh, come on. That's like, what? I need to know the design, or if there was a slogan.
I don't know. It's where you went to college.
Listen. You could be at a resort where they give you the koozie like they would give you a straw. You don't know. Okay, so let's not overjudge. But listen, you're like saying you want to be a part of a community, and this is like practice, and you're failing. Lana's passing. What are you gonna do? You're gonna be the guy sitting in the garage with the garage door open, waving Lana over. What did he say? What'd she say? Like. Embrace. You're judging already with a koozie? I mean, I hear you, but it can't be it's total stoppage.
Let me tell you where I'm coming from. I don't own a koozie. Okay? Never have.
I respect that. I believe you.
Okay.
About you. I believe that about you.
Could you imagine Frank Sinatra walking around the pool with a USC koozie Trojan?
No, I could not. No,
right.
Yeah, I know, but
so
yeah, USC.
So we're in the pool, we're talking. I'm not talking really. I'm just listening. I often listen when I'm in these environments. I'm not spearheading the conversation.
I don't like, though, are you within earshot? Can you hear the conversation? Because I don't like if you can hear it, either get in it or get the hell out of here.
I'm in the conversation, but I'm not like offering information.
You're being your typical, unapproachable self. Ball of pleasantness Lana's got to deal with. You're like she's been jogging with a weight vest for 10 years every time she goes out to a social event. She's crushing it, but she's like, she's dancing for two here. She's got this thing holding. So, like, what do you mean you don't talk? Do you say anything? You go, ha, no, I hear you. Or you just like you just come out and.
Well, here's the issue, and you're really jumping ahead here, and
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. But I think you're going to be surprised at the end of this thing, where this thing's going. Here's the thing. I come from working middle class family. We didn't have a second home growing up. We went on one vacation a year. I was taught to never voice to anybody outside the family what you make, what you earn, what you have, etc. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I've noticed, being in the economic bracket that I'm in now, that the people in this economic bracket, I don't like them. Okay.
Yeah.
I just prefer.
Not all of them, obviously. Not all of them, of course.
I'm just saying, like you run into these groups that have to like tell you what they got.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't like, and I think we talked about this on the cast before, but it's worth re-mentioning. I don't like people who think that you just at 52 years old just came on your first vacation. And I'll tell you, I'll give you an example.
Yeah, please.
You know, like, it'd be like me telling you, oh, you got to go to Italy. You got to go to Rome and see the Colosseum. But I'm assuming you've never been to Rome. Man, you ever run across these people where they're like, you got to go to the Adirondacks. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. It's you're easily offended though. That's I mean, I know there's a presumption that you're in your head you're taking it right away to you don't think I can afford to go where you went, or I might have heard of it. It's like maybe they just didn't think you ever got there in your travels. But right away you go to that, like, again, your upbringing. Yeah, I've been places. Right? Patrick, am I wrong to see it that way? I'm not just trying to stir a pot that doesn't need stirring.
I don't know if it's necessarily about being able to afford it or not. I think it's like you're not traveled. Like I would give anyone the benefit of the doubt about traveling to presume that they could have been anywhere. But it would be like you'd say that to like a high schooler. Like when you get out in the world, go check out these places. He's
offended too. You're right. I apologize. I didn't know that was offensive.
It's offensive. The way to address that, and again, this is a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle show. This is a lifestyle show. And for those of you that didn't grow up with parents that are listening to this, take note. The way to address that with someone is, have you ever been to Rome? No, I haven't. Oh, when you go, you got to go to the Colosseum.
Beautiful.
You don't start with, there's a Colosseum in Rome is amazing. It's just like you're assuming, or you go, oh my God, you got to drive a Porsche. The handling is unbelievable. It's like, all right, whatever. Or you got to try a hot dog. It could be anything.
Right.
Don't assume I never fucking had a hot dog.
I love it, bro. And you should say, and if we're going to do that, Bill, then I'm looking at you saying, you got to try doing an hour of stand-up at Madison Square Garden. Because I'm assuming you didn't do that, Bill. Right? We're doing assumings.
Thanks to Factor for sponsoring this episode. Between busy tour schedules, summer vacation plans, sometimes it's hard for any of us to find a couple of minutes to eat. That's where Factor comes in. Factor makes eating smarter with tasty, chef-prepared meals that are dietitian approved and delivered right to your door. With more than 65 weekly meals made for how we live and what we like to eat. They've got more ways to fit in a real meal wherever the day takes you, baby. And the food is good, so good, guys. From roasted garlic chicken to fajita spice shrimp and filet mignon. They even got smoothies and breakfast items like cinnamon roll pancakes. It is all delicious. Eat smart at factormeals.com/thecast50off and use the code thecast50off to get 50% off your first box. Plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code THECAST50OFF at factormeals.com for 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for 1 year. Get delicious, ready-to-eat meals delivered with Factor. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Thanks to INDACLOUD for sponsoring this episode. INDACLOUD makes legal hemp-derived THC products that are actually good. Not the mystery edibles your roommate's cousin made in his air fryer or some garbage. We're talking gummies, vapes, and pre-rolls that are strong, tasty, and get the job done. So if you're 21 or older, head to INDACLOUD.co and use code THECAST to get 25% off your first order plus free shipping. That's INDACLOUD.co, code THECAST. for 25% off, free shipping. You know what to do, guys. The folks at INDACLOUD have vapes, flour, pre-rolls, gummies, anything you need to get elevated, feeling good. You know about my hobby, man. I tried a bunch of their goods, and let me tell you, it's fantastic. Makes you feel good and relax, if you know what I mean. If you're 21 or older, now's your chance to float above that stress, because INDACLOUD is giving all new customers 25% off their first order plus free shipping. Just use the code THECAST. That's THECAST, or click the link in the show notes to claim your discount. That's indacloud.co. INDACLOUD.co. Use the code THECAST for free shipping plus 25% off your first order. And when you order, fill out that quick little survey. It helps support the show and keeps INDACLOUD sending you the good stuff. So go ahead, tell future you've got it covered, and grab a gummy and vibe out with INDACLOUD.
Yeah, but again, still, bro, I'm trying to be with you because you're my friend, but I still think you're taking it a little too... So you're taking it like Sinatra would. You really are. Sinatra was easily offended. If you got up early to go to bed and didn't finish your drink, it was like you're dead to him. So, God forbid, I assume you didn't make it to, the Poconos. Holy shit.
No, it's an attitude. It tells me a lot about a person when you start just shooting your mouth off about like, oh, you do this, you do that.
Well, my big thing too is like if I like inherited all my money, like these billionaires like a Kennedy or these iconic people, it's so funny to me when they just drive around like everything I say would start out with when my grandfather was fortunate enough to start the whiskey that like has made my family so. I was now able to go like I would like every time I mentioned something I did because of money, it would start out with a speech about the family member that made me rich to begin with. It would never just be like, we went to Monte Carlo, we were bored, and luckily my grandfather made a fucking $1 zillion in whiskey that I could do that. Always had that. You know what I mean?
I agree. Don't be shooting your mouth off like you earned it. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Just
exactly.
Say
if you earn your own, then you own your own. That's fine. But
that's it.
You gotta exactly.
If you're on a vacation because someone in the family made money, don't act like you fucking bought the plane ticket.
Right. That's perennially grateful. Yes. That's half the reason why I haven't taken you up on any of your vacations yet. No. Thank you for this meal, Sebastian Alana. Thank you for this.
I'm not like that though. I offer, but I'm not like looking for like. But what I'm saying is, there's people out there. Okay.
No, there is.
So,
it's expectant. It's
yeah. Just don't act like you. Don't act like you. You got to give credit where credit's due. Don't act like you came to the party with a bag of cash that you didn't earn. All right?
Yeah.
But this is not the case here. This is not the case here. This is like pissing on their territory. They're just pissing on it, right? Yeah. Like this is put it this way. It's like we don't care what anybody does here. This is the guy. We don't care what anybody. We don't ask what you do. It doesn't matter what you do, right? By the way, Jeff Bezos owns a home right here. That's the.
Oh yeah.
That's yeah. He's talking out of two sides of his mouth, right? We don't care what you do, but I'm going to tell you what everybody does. Yeah,
but that's such a ridiculous thing to say in that neighborhood, because it's like, I don't care what you do, but I don't care what you do because I know you obviously did something that was extremely successful, or we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So I'm pretty sure I'm never going to have to worry about a pop-up camper in your front lawn. All right? You know what I'm saying? And by the way, where you were looking, probably, you could easily, everyone has got some level of, if you Google them, you know who they are, whether in the financial world or whatever, in those kind of environments. Bro, I don't like the fact that people can know what you paid for a house. That should be a private transaction between the homeowner and the buyer or any potential buyers. It just drives me nuts. It was always such a personal thing growing up. And now it's instantly, you could know right away. It's like, I don't like that. I don't like that with too much shit, but I'm sidetracking. You say you don't like this environment of people, but yet you also got to take into consideration, because I've seen it when I walked in Seattle with you in the market. We really were out there in public, and, it's a very fortunate thing, and I know you felt it too, but you couldn't go very far without someone wanting a photo or a handshake. So, you can't live in any old community because, if you're mowing your lawn and someone drives by and they see you, they're going to get out of the car and be like, can you get off your Toro and take a photo with me?
Listen, in this situation, I know they don't know I'm a comedian. I know they don't.
Really?
Yeah, I could tell. I could just tell. I know they don't know. I know.
Was this in Mexico in the vacation?
Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah. I've been in many situations where I don't expect people to know. I don't go into any situation expecting people to know what I do for a living. I just don't.
Good. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah. Like, I never go, oh, you don't know who I am, or like, I actually prefer it that they don't know. I actually prefer that. So, talking around this and that. Oh, you got to do this. The people here are great, and they're nice enough people, right? Why don't you come over to the house tonight? I'll cook you dinner. Now I'm like, hey, gay. I'm on a vacation with my family. I ain't going over to a stranger's house for dinner. Hey.
If he knew you, he wouldn't ask. Keep that in mind. He'd know how ridiculous that was. I mean, just to put that in perspective, not even the stand-up, little side note, our daughter is away at a camp this week. Tonight's the last night. Jackie's like, we got to watch a movie and really have a good night. We're going with The Irishman, start to finish. So we're not even talking about the comedic side. You're part of a classic film here. This man should know. But, again, you're like, I like people not knowing who I am. So he doesn't know you. He's getting to know you. And he's inviting you for dinner. And now you're like, yeah, you don't even know me.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Still, I hear you. Still,
yeah, I got 2 nights. I got 2 nights at this place. I'm not spending one of the nights with somebody I don't know in their house.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna go. I want to go to a restaurant. I want to spend time with my kids. Nice offer, but I ain't doing it. Okay. Yeah. Next day at the pool, hey, they come again, and now. I told Lana, fuck the community. I'd stay here and I'll build a fucking moat around my house. I could not live in a community where I come out, they got the fucking I don't want to come out and then my neighbor's out, right? And if I don't like the neighbor comes over, hey, what are you guys doing with the koozie? Hey, what are you guys doing? You want to watch the game? No. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this shit. So they're in the pool again. Boom. Oh, man. They asked us if we want to come up to the house. Now, they got kids too, but the kids are a little bit older than ours. But want to come and see our house. Now, we wanted to see a home there. Just because we were curious of what the homes might look like. So I said, yeah, okay, we go up with another couple that they just met. So it's 3 couples that are kind of strangers to each other. and we're in the house. What's your take on this? And I don't know if we covered this in the past. Home tours. Let me take you for a tour. Oh, God.
You are too funny. That's what you wanted to. That's what you want.
I see it. I see it.
You don't want a room-to-room thing.
Oh.
You don't want to have a little nook and cranny?
Nice home. We walk in. Nice living room. They have a backyard pool. Go out to the pool. See the kitchen. Okay. Now, generally speaking, it's like a spec house. It's not like a custom-made home. It's like what they make. The house next door looks exactly the same, just different people.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, generally speaking, I get the vibe of what the home looks like. But no. Okay, you want to take the tour? Oh, fuck. So, we're walking around. Here's the bedroom. Okay. Here's the shower. We go into the master bathroom. So here's the shower. She opens up the shower door. Come in. What? To your shower? She goes, no, you have to see there's an outside shower. What the fuck? I ain't going in to somebody's shower. Right?
Oh my God, this tour sounds like at the end it's going to come. Make me an offer. She's going to stand there in the shower with you. Oh my God. But like, you're making me ask you, what's your take? What's your take? Because you said, I see enough. I see the kitchen, and I get it, right? It's basically upstairs is all the personal homes and bathroom, and I don't need to see that. What's your take on telling a homeowner, I'm good, I don't need to see the upstairs? Is that offensive? Do you have to take the tour, or is that wildly offensive to say that?
No, I'll tell you what I did. After it was 5 bedrooms. After the second bedroom, I peeled off the tour. I vanished.
You were like Willy Wonka and his grandpa, stuck behind, drank the fucking soda bottle. I peeled off the tour. That's a nice move, man.
Well, the guys didn't go on the tour. The 2 men were in the kitchen when the tour started, and they didn't attach themselves to the tour. So I just flaked off into the kitchen with the guys while the girls were doing the tour.
Yeah.
But again, I understand people might be proud of their home. They want to show it to people. But the way this couple were behaving prior to this, it's like, for example, our house back home is twice this size. Okay, we're good. One of these, they gotta tell you, I'm not into this. I'm not into telling you what you got. Just in the course of the time we're here, if we run into something that's yours, fine. But we don't gotta tell me you got a Ferrari at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
if I'm at your house and we go into the garage and there's a Ferrari, just let the Ferrari speak for itself.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
And if I'm not at the house with the Ferrari, then I don't know. I don't know that you have a Ferrari.
That's it.
I mean, you can cross your fingers and hope Ferrari comes up in a conversation, but otherwise, now
even if Ferrari came up. Listen, even if Ferrari came up in a conversation or whatever, let's say here, I mean, it doesn't have to be a Ferrari. Let's say if somebody starts talking about, what do you got, a Tahoe?
Yeah.
Somebody starts talking about the Tahoe and goes, hey, my Tahoe I got at home, man, it's got so much room. It's unbelievable. I could put a desk in the back of the Tahoe if I put the seats down. Automatically, do you go, oh, I got a Tahoe? Or do you just let that sit? Do we need to say that you got a Tahoe after somebody else says? I don't say it because I want to let them.
He's starting a Tahoe conversation.
No, because this is what people do. Oh, you got a Tahoe? I got a Tahoe. Fuck it. Let them shine.
Well,
with the Tahoe story.
Now
you got to come in
a Porsche. A Porsche. You want to say they're more high end. If someone, why are you getting so frustrated? I think you're wrong. If someone said if I had a Porsche and you go, oh, my Porsche goes too fast, blah blah blah, I probably might not go right into, oh, I like the way mine. I have one too, and I like the although I still might, bro. You know what would be more weird? This would be more weird. The guy's talking about his Tahoe, or in the case of you, whatever, maybe a different car, but talking about Tahoe. And then maybe 5 minutes in, I'm going, yeah, no, right? I just chatting with him. And then he goes, what do you drive? And I'm like, oh, well, we got a Tahoe. He would go in his head, kind of fucking asshole. Just lets me rattle off about a Tahoe and doesn't give his opinion when he literally drives a Tahoe. It's weird.
No.
You're not.
You know what he's...
No?
No.
What?
In my head, you know what he says? Oh, what a great guy. He let me share my Tahoe story. And he didn't one up.
It's not stored.
He didn't one up me with his Tahoe story. So here. No, we're. I'll give you another scenario.
All right.
Guy goes, oh my God, we went to the Colosseum in Rome. Oh my God. While we were there, they had a reenactment of what it would have been like watching at the an event, like a gladiator event. They had like a simulation there, right? This is someone saying that story, right? And if you saw the simulation story, right? If you were in Rome and you were at the Colosseum and you had seen the simulation a year before, but now they're telling you the story, I don't tell them I saw the same thing.
Wow. I've done that move on people. Wow, that's the ultimate. I don't want to be in a conversation with you. I've been the way you're talking about vividly. I remember it vividly, and I'm zipping it because I don't want to chat with you any longer than I have.
No, it's not that.
Sounds all right.
It's not that. It's the fact that they brought it up without saying to me, have you seen the simulation?
Back to that. Oh, my God. Back to that. Why does everything have to start with, I don't know if you did this or not, Sebastian. I don't want to offend you, and I'm asking you if you have before I mention that I'm like, guy. Oh, my God, bro. So if I, try, I don't want to get into it right now, but this thing called blister water that's hitting the market. Do I have to ask you, did you try it yet? Or can I just go, I've been using blister water. It's unbelievable. Like it seems like everything has to start with that.
I would think if you're talking to somebody and you're unaware of if they ever used the product or not, you would start by saying, blister water. You ever hear of it? No. And then you go into it. You don't go, I've been using this thing called blister water. And then all of a sudden I have to go, oh, I use that too. And then you go, what are you trying to one up me? I got my, that's.
I hate it. It's a vibe though. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Personality. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this stuff, by the way? Have you heard of this stuff? I haven't tried it, but apparently, when you get a blister. And if you
this is a perfect example. This is how the conversations start. Have you tried it? No. Okay. Apparently, and then I'm like, oh, okay. Now I'm learning something.
All right. I haven't tried it either, honestly, but I haven't even seen it. But that water, it's like a saline, salty when you have a blister and it pops in there. They collected it somehow. This company put it through a process and you drink it, not a full amount, you just need a cap full, and apparently you literally do not age, and this shit is all the rage. I don't know who's supplying the blisters where they're getting the water, but I mean,
wait a minute, you got a blister and the pus that comes out of your blister, they're
not
saying
the pus, it's a water, it's like a saline, it's a salty water.
So so they bottled that and you're drinking people's blister water.
Yes. I mean, it's also put through a process, and now I think they're trying to figure out a way to make that same liquid, the same ingredients that make that blister up. Yeah. So, and it's supposed to like literally stop aging.
Okay. No, you should not drink fluid from a blister. The fluid inside a blister, also known as serum, is a natural part of the healing process, helps protect underlying skin produced by the body. Here's why you shouldn't drink it. So that
Why shouldn't you drink it?
Cleaning it, if a blister is painful, yeah,
I'll see if I can find that
yeah,
product.
find the blister water.
He won't find it. He won't find it. He won't find it.
Why? What do you mean he won't find it? You know of it and the Google doesn't?
I made it up. I was dangling. I was trying to fish. I told Jackie about this. She thought it was a great idea. I was doing some yard work the other day, and I had a big blister. I was telling Jack last night. And I bit it. It was a big bubble. And I bit it, and it was like salty, right? Hold on. Let me finish this. You're going to laugh at this, right? So at night, I go to Jack. I had a blister. You know when you bite it, and I go, it's like, what is it, like salty? She's like, yeah, it's like saline like flavor. It's like salt. I said, I was thinking about telling Sebastian there's a product called blister water, and it's made up of blisters, just to see if he'd like get it. And she goes, that's funny, you should do that, but you know what I bet he's going to say? And I go, what? He's going to say, you bite your blisters and you know what I'm talking about with that feel, that liquid.
If there's a blister.
Ooh,
right. With the teeth. Ooh, God, what's the? Damn it, man. Oh no, a blister. Yeah, that's like an animal. It's an animal.
Then when you pop it, the extra skin, it's almost like when you get liposuction, when you're fat, but your skin is still stretched. When you pop a blister, you just got that like top of fucking skin that just do you do a peel and let that whole thing air out, or do you just I let it cover and just slowly fall off on its own throughout the day.
Oh God, bro, it's terrible. No, but you had us with the blister water.
I did, yeah. I could see you after the show going, Lana, you ever hear this blister water? Oh God.
So we left the people's house, and I turned to Lana and I said, screw the community. We'll just when we go on vacation, this is where I'm at with vacations now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing the party. I'm bringing the people. That's why I say, hey, you want to go? I figure we go. We know the people. We know what to get. We know what we're getting.
Yeah.
The whole thing about going and in the pool, we're sitting in the pool. Yeah, I get it. You meet new people. I'm not against that. But if I'm gonna go on a vacation, I'm just bringing everybody. That's it.
Well, guys, I want to ask a couple questions. When you say the community, are you looking to like have a vacation community? I mean, were you looking to have a community vacation where when you go on vacation for like a month or something, if it's too hot, maybe where you are, you just want to get away? You know the people that own these homes around you, if they're there, it's going to be Ken and it's going to be Cindy, like that.
Yeah, we were tap dancing with buying a house that maybe we could go to as a vacation home.
But with the people that have them around you, would they be renting theirs when they're not there? Would it just constantly be moving people transient?
No. It's the people who own are the people who are there. It's not something that's like an Airbnb where other people are renting out the homes. It's a tight-knit community of people, but and I'm not saying I'm totally against it. However, on a vacation, and we're not the type, we get bored easy. So it's like we would get bored going to the same place year after year after year. We like to mix it up. And I feel if you own a second home, there's an obligation that you're like, we have to go there to get the usage out of it. And we're more from the school of, you know what? This year we might want to go to Australia. This year maybe we want to go to Japan. We want to do other things other than go to the community, see the same people, That's just what we kind of figured out. And then on top of that, it's like, you know, if you're at a community and you're at the pool and you don't like some of the people in the community, they're at the pool too. And then it's all of a sudden, okay, we got to stay away from them because they're going out to dinner where we're going out to dinner. I don't want to see them at dinner. You know, I don't want to deal with this shit.
Well,
I don't want to do it.
I'm not trying to disagree. You make me laugh very hard here with this, but I feel like one of these, like from 4th of July to like beginning of August month, sort of a beach house community with like-minded folks, you really might thrive. And here's my thing. Number one, with vacation, when you bring people, there's going to be times, man, when you wake up in the morning and that particular morning, you're just going to want to hang out with your family and you can't because you brought people that you might not want there all the time. Whereas if you were in a community, hey, today I want to hang out with other people. Lana, let's go hang out with the so-and-sos down the block. It's you can dip in and dip out. And the other part, I think, which you're not taking for granted, what about molding your gang? You know, like finding a community, pick 5 guys, like the guy that, whoever you talk about now, right? Maybe he was nervous. You got to let him realize he ain't down with that, so he gets a second chance. You mold them to be like Sam Malone and Cheers, man. He wouldn't hang out with Norm normally, but he molded Norm and Cliff into being guys he likes to be around. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work on your gang a little. It's like working in a baseball club. They're not just all gonna plop down in front of you and be perfect hangs. You're not gonna find me wherever you go.
Well, I'll give you an example. In Italy, we met the polo player. Remember?
Right.
I told you?
Yeah.
That group, right away. Uh-huh. Boom. I go, these guys are good guys. I could see me hanging out with these guys.
Oh, my guy, they no offense. Am I annoying you? I don't mean to annoy you if I'm annoying you.
No, that's not nice.
You look away. They don't want to hang out with you permanently. You were a quest in their day. These famous, you said they're young and dashing, rich polo players. You know, it was great to meet a famous comedian by the pool. We had a fantastic day, and now we're off to Greece. Done.
No, but if these guys lived in my community, this would be a different thing. Like if I met these guys in the community, I go, all right, this is a nice community.
Okay. So you're looking to live next to professional, legendary polo players that are also drop dead handsome.
One guy was a polo player. The other guy was the other 2 were in real estate.
Oh, you said there was 2 polo players. They were unbelievably handsome.
One polo player.
Broke his leg with the ball. You were fawning a few episodes ago. You were fawning.
It's interesting. He brings 24 horses to a...
all right, Jesus Christ. You got to bring a polo. You have to be a famous polo player to live next to you. What about...
It's not even that.
What about a guy who just, is a detective? He saved all his money, man. And
perfect.
Then,
love it.
Yeah.
Love it. It don't matter what you do. It just say this guy was interesting. He could do stories that beat me a polo player. By the way, Hulk Hogan dead at 71. I don't know if you heard. This is going to be dated, but yeah, Hulkster has passed. Oh
man.
Which is this? Do you have a deep attachment to the Hulkster?
No, I also was thinking I got to mow my lawn after this halfway through that. Sorry. but I will say it is a sign that we are getting older because, I remember watching him when I was a kid and now he's not alive anymore.
Did you know that?
No, Ozzy Osbourne died as well.
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. Were you a big Ozzy fan?
I mean, no, I wasn't. I just never was into that kind of music. Well, do you have like one famous person, that you maybe have admired for years or something that you have that one in your head, like when that person goes, in your eyes, you're like, I'm like, next up, it's just me and my generation. Like,
are you saying when a famous person dies, as soon as that happens, you feel like you're on deck?
Yes, because that's someone that you've admired for so long. They've always been a part of your world, you know, whether they were your most favorite celebrity or someone you just like, you know, it's almost like he was never everybody's favorite celebrity, but I'm sure when like Dick Clark died, a lot of people were like, oh, wow, the clock is ticking on me if Dick's gone, you know?
Yeah, but like you would have to think that if it's like someone, I think that happens when you're older, like in your 70s, when people start picking off. So like when I'm in my 70s and say Chappelle passes, I go,
oh, no. That's our generation. That's horrifying. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about when we are literally standing over looking down. I'm saying when like, you know when it's a long line for a ride and you get close enough where you can hear the ride and the screams, you know, you're not to it yet. That's where we're at now. But like to me, up top, where you just talked about, that's like Billy Joel. When Billy Joel, stay with me, Billy. When he goes, I'm like, oh my God, Billy Joel, Larry Bird, and Howard Stern. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? I'm like, up next.
So, okay, so like the guy like the Hulkster, right? 71. He's 19 years older than I am. Grew up with watching him, right? So when these guys start dying that you grow up watching, I feel then you start to feel, wow, Hulk's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Way more long-winded. Like,
I think Stallone is too old. I mean, to have that, but like the Hulkster's a good guy. Like guys in there like 65, 70, if they start dying off, then it's like, okay, wow, we're getting up there.
Yeah, I exactly. Like, I agree with everything you just said, man. Like, again, Stallone, I feel like, yeah, he's up there. He's way up there, but like that little in between. I don't even want to mention names because I don't want to jinx anybody, but yeah, sorry to see the Hulkster go. But it is amazing, though, no matter seemingly, you know, with Ozzy. And how old was Hulk?
71. Ozzy was 76.
Yeah, I mean, but it seems like 74 to 82 is the sweet spot, no matter what you do. You eat well, don't eat well, run, don't run, you know.
What's your take? Do you think if you hit 85, you got a good chance of going to 100? Or what's the number where it's like, man, I'm still here? Like, I guess my question to you is, what age do you start feeling when you get up, you're like, wow, I made it? Like, when do you think you start going, man, I got another day out of this?
Well. When do you start going, I got another day? Like, I don't have a bucket list, but I have a live list. It's like, people don't take that into consideration. There's certain people, when they're not alive anymore, I don't want to, what am I doing? It's like being at a party and everybody I came and hung out with left, you know, and I'm just standing by the door, having fun. Everyone's like, oh God, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? So like if my wife is gone, you know, my list, you'd be on it, my friends would be on it. And they don't have to be people that like I hang out with every day, but just knowing they're out there and I can get together with. But like if everybody, if I don't, no one I was friends with is around anymore, I mean, I've had plenty of time with my daughter, you know, I don't need to do 100. You know, unless like, you know, friends were.
Oh no, I feel I would love to do 100. Yeah.
I'd love to do 100 around at 94.
I don't want to be 100 though, and it's like you want to see dad today. You want to go see Dad today, okay? And Dad is in the corner of a home, right? Slumped over, looking out the window, and the kids come in. Hey, Dad, it's me, Caruso. Dad, that ain't a good 100.
No.
What you take?
I don't even want to do the other way. I don't even want you to come out and do a hop skip, and I'm going, look at pa, still skipping at 100. Like, it's just wrap it up, guy. There's other racks. Jesus, you see how he
So
did the
what do you think it's-
pop? Because there's a pop and there's a pop. Yo, pop. We don't even have that many pops. Sounds weird. You know, you're stepping on the toes of grandparents now. You know what I mean? It's like Dick Van Dyke in it. You Dick Van Dyke in it.
So what is it?
Ain't right. Oh shit! You see that video of him singing "Chitty Chitty Bang Bang"? Oh my god! I didn't know Dick was making a horror movie. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's selfish of you to want to burden people. You're like talking furniture at 100 years old. It's over.
Okay. What's the age? What's the age you want to go out at? Like what?
You want me to? I'll give you a shoulder tap. I'll let you know.
No. You like? What do you think is a good age to go? Okay, 82.
It depends on the person, but I've never. I mean, the most perky person, a male that I've ever seen at 100 is George Burns, and even he looked like a headache to be around with. Oh God, there we go. Got a fake laugh at these puns. So I guess you 85. If you get to 85, that's unbelievable. Of contributing, of people still going, oh, Sebastian's here, instead of, oh, Sebastian's here. I thought you're right. Let's go. No, like, I don't want my health to be when your health starts being the first thing we talk about, you're sniffing it, man. We're not there though, bro. We're not even close to there. Bro.
I know. Okay, so if you're 85, healthy, all right, 85 healthy, but you have no cardiovascular, no cancer, no, but you starting to smell.
Well, why would you be?
What?
If you have nothing and you're good, why you smell all of a sudden?
You're old.
What the fuck? People just smell when they get old?
Yeah, they have like an old smell coming off.
I thought it was because they don't shower as much because it's dangerous to slip. You could die, so they don't shower and bathe well. I didn't know it was because you literally decay. Is that what you're telling me?
What 85-year-old hair, what does that smell like?
When you wash it, it smells like ours, no?
Does it? I don't know. I'm just saying, by the way, I'm taking 2 showers a day until I die. There's not going to be, I don't give a shit. I'll set it up in the shower where I'll lay down and just have the water hit me. I ain't not showering.
You say that, but by 85, you're going to take as many as the nurse decides you're going to take. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, but well, as far as this, I had Patrick have something ready to go on Google. I am having hair, and I'm sure you have had too. Like, I got my hair cut the other day, and now the lady does, which I don't know how I feel about this. When she's done, she does with the buzzer over the ear rim, and then a dig in with the, and like, if I pull down her shoulder, she could get that too. Why does the man's body, as he gets older, start to grow hair in spots that he never used to grow it? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't, Patrick, did we get an answer on that?
As men age, they tend to grow more body hair in certain areas due to a combination of hormonal changes and genetic predisposition, specifically the hormone testosterone and its derivative, dihydrotestosterone.
So you were getting hot flashes. Last show, before we started, you get hot flashes. That's what that must have been.
No, you know what that was, though?
What?
too much caffeine, and I just got out of the steam room when I came up here. So I was feeling residual effects of the steam as well as the caffeine intake.
By the way, did I tell you about the steam with Sinatra?
No, I was going to ask you any other... No.
Well, I haven't had a chance to read anymore, but I remembered another one. This is a great one. Every time they played Vegas, it was understood. 5 p.m., we all meet in the steam room, and we chat it out, and we hang out, and we make the game plan for the night. Talk about if we're doing a show together, when you'll come in, we're going to hang out later. It's all you. And if you don't meet, if you're not there with Frank at 5 o'clock in the steam room, he needs to know why, and it better be a good reason. Wow. 'Cause I love you, Pally, and I need you there, Pally. So you guys, it's a lot of pressure being this friend. Same way with that when I come through with the Yankee tickets, you Sinatra'd me. You were not happy with me. You were not happy with me.
Yeah, no, we had to discuss that though. I mean, it was like there was something that fucking bothered me.
All right, so where were we, bro? I'm sorry, we're all over. I keep interrupting, but we're having fun. We were talking. What the hell were we talking about?
I got an update
on what?
The rats.
Oh God, yeah. What is up?
I had the guys come out, took a look at the feces.
Huh.
It's old. There's no indication of any new rats in the home. This is the same company that was with the previous owners, and they had issues with rats because they left all their doors open a lot. So the rats would come in. So there's like one of these people that didn't close the door, and then the rats came in and basically set up shop here for a while with a plate and a fork and a knife.
Well, I was gonna say, is there any explanation of the plate and how that might have got in there?
No, they still can't figure that one out. I don't know if they just came in the kitchen one day and took a plate up there. I don't know what they did, but
yeah. All right, but that's great news. That's fantastic news.
Yeah, so we're happy that there isn't a rat issue here at the house.
There's a win. There's a win.
There's
I
a
had
win.
A buddy, quick rat side thing. He's getting a house built, and he's in a temporary apartment, and he sends me on a thread, high school bud with some of us, and he goes, I got to get the fuck out of here. Oh, his house is almost done. He's single, and he goes, this place is disgusting. And his dog is in the kitchen, and on the ground is a rat, and there's blood around it, and I don't know his dog's name. He goes, caught this today. And the video, he plays a video, and it's him going, you don't see him on camera, but this dog sitting right next to the dead rat, and my buddy going, good dog. And my one buddy, someone was like, oh, that's a great dog. And then someone else says something about the dog. And then my one buddy goes, Jesus Christ, bro, that's fucking disgusting. So I feel like, rats are something we all get, but to send a photo with the video of a dead rat, even though it's only a temporary housing, I wouldn't send that out, right? You know?
Yeah, temporary house. Well, I don't like the dog eating rats. I don't like that vibe.
But aggressive.
We do have a problem here at the house. Not a problem, I shouldn't say, but when we were on vacation in the patio area, we noticed ants. Right?
You can have shit. Yeah.
So ants were around, I think it was like a potato chip. And they got together and they were taking this potato chip back home. Right? So all the ants had it on their back. And there's a trail of them, Oh, wow. This is one thing I don't love is ants. And there's something about seeing one ant, and then there's something about seeing 300 ants. One ant, It's lost. It's trying to find its way back. 300 ants? Where are they? There's a nest, something, right?
Something. Yeah.
So I go, let me go get the spray. Kill these fucking things, right? Serafina, you're not killing these ants. I go, what? You're not going to kill these ants. These are living things you're not going to kill. So Serafina's got a problem with killing anything that's living. I think this is, I don't know where she got this. I think you're born with this shit. Like, don't hurt anything. We didn't teach that here at the house. I'm killing everything that I see in this house.
That's because you were born. Kill it. Kill it.
Kill it.
I can hear I can visualize every parent and family member saying that at some point.
Yeah.
Growing up. Get it. Kill it.
Kill it. What the fuck? Kill it before it gets, it was like a pressure. Kill it before it goes under the...
Give me a newspaper. Hurry up. Give me something. Give me something. It's getting away. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Yeah. So, yeah, it's how you were raised. I'm sorry. It's not how you were born. Yeah. Absolutely disagree with that, you know?
But I'm saying this. I was in a hotel room. There was a moth in our hotel room. And I had a towel, right?
Yeah.
And I was trying to, because I ain't going to bed with a moth flying around the room, right? And the kids saw this. Daddy's killing a moth.
Okay.
But I don't know where this happened, where now my daughter don't want anything to die. And this is
all right.
So I said, okay, I won't kill the ants. So when she was in the shower, I got the fucking spray out and I lit these fucking things up.
No. Wow.
Right?
Didn't even keep your word.
Fuck that. I ain't having this shit outside. Okay. Now. Now she's in bed. This is in Mexico. And by the way, Mexico has bugs I've never seen before.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Serafina gets in bed. There's an ant in her bed. She goes, Daddy, there's an ant in the bed. And I go, see?
Huh.
If you would have let me kill them, they wouldn't be in your bed. She's like, don't kill this one. Just get it out. Like, she wasn't even like.
Yeah.
But there's one thing that she wants me to kill, and that's spiders. Spiders, dead. Anything else, we gotta keep alive. But I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it.
Charlotte's Web. Has she seen the film Charlotte's Web? Julia Roberts voices the spider. I think Patrick can look it up, but it's a children's movie. Not a children's movie like it's perfect for her age, you know? I'd even watch it again now. It's all about the spider, and I think it'll change her opinion on spiders. But,
okay.
you know, it's sweet of her. You should have told her, right? If you were doing like she's doing, you should have been like, that's the ant coming to thank you for saving all the other ants that Daddy really killed behind your back when you were shouting.
Oh, shit. Okay, so a couple things here. Doing a show in Saudi Arabia, part of the Riyadh Comedy Festival. A lot of comedians are going to be out there. Bill Burr, Whitney Cummings, Gabriel Iglesias, Jim Jeffries. Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
Between September 26th and October 9th. I do not have the exact date I'm performing yet. All right, I might have it, but I'll tell you next cast. And I'll be in Abu Dhabi, which is right next to Dubai. It's an hour from Dubai. I've been to both of these places in 2008. I'm making my return. Tickets are on sale for those of you who are listening to the cast in the Middle East. I don't know if we have a Middle East following.
Phenomenal. Wow.
I'm putting this out there. And then
that's really cool, man. Can't wait to hear about that one. Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. So should be interesting.
So cool.
SebastianLive.com. Tickets on sale for Pete's tour. PeteCorreale.com. He is starting that in October and is going to go through March cities, including Hawaii. Sorry, country. Honolulu or Maui?
Yes, Honolulu.
Honolulu. Pete is coming
in April, yeah.
with his lei and coconuts to the great state of Hawaii. Make sure you catch him out there. This is the Pete and Sebastian Show. We are done.